This footage now. This is a quiet, secluded neighborhood in the Catalina foothills, and all of a sudden, boom, you've got this huge police presence going on. So let's talk more about what we saw last night, and if there was anything else that stuck out to you.
Well, I think one of the things, if they had suspected or had evidence that, for example, this was definitely the suspect and they were probably armed or something to that effect, you might have seen that search warrant be executed differently. Perhaps with that's where you get into the territory where no-knock search warrants can be authorized. Sometimes you'll hear those start with a concussion grenade. We call that flashbang. And that would be very noticeable to the neighbors. We didn't hear evidence that that was the case. I'm sure that would have been noted because it could be noted for many multiple blocks when something like that goes off.
Yeah.
So that tells me that, okay, this wasn't likely the primary, or they didn't have evidence of that necessarily.
Okay.
That doesn't mean that the people are not, they may have evidence related to the case. And of course, that's exactly what the detectives are talking with these folks about, probably even while we speak.
Yeah, before I let you go, I've got to ask you about the video footage of the suspect by the door. Because, we were told that it wasn't going to be retrievable. Then we got it. Now we know that there are cameras that were inside Nancy Guthrie's home. We're not sure. We heard that those were destroyed. There might be cameras in the back. I keep waiting to see a video of Nancy Guthrie being dropped off the night before she was reported missing, right? We heard that she was having dinner with her family down the road. She was dropped off, went in through the garage is what it sounds like. How likely is it that we're going to see that video? Do you think that that's recoverable video as well?
That's a great question. We didn't think this video was going to be recoverable because, according to Google, that if the video isn't attached to your Google account because you don't have a subscription, it's just gone.
Yeah.
Obviously, we learned that's not necessarily the case. My understanding was they did note that she was dropped off, and I believe the garage door opened and closed.
Yes.
That might indicate she might not be on this door camera.
Yeah.
Is what I was thinking there. But the fact that this video exists, perhaps other video exists, and one of the angles that I'm interested in is if that suspect took that camera off the door, that camera has a battery in it, which means it may also have been recording audio even after it was taken off the wall. That will be an interesting angle to see if that's recoverable in the same way that this video was as well.
Eric